Hey gamers, so stay tuned for the next session of the Thursday Game Group for Days Long Gone, my Mutants and Masterminds campaign. Hey gamers, welcome back to Game Master's Dungeon. I am Brian, your Game Master. Today we're going to jump into the next episode of our Thursday Game Group for my Mutants and Masterminds campaign for Days Long Gone. It's going to start off with a recap, and then we're going to dive right in to what's going to happen next in the story. So with that, let's go ahead and get to it. All right, so let's recap. So what did we do last time?
We busted... Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so everybody but the psychic, busted into the prison using a shadow portal after being lost for about 30 minutes. We finally found the detention cell, kicked everybody's butt, managed to save our friend, and then had an epic boss fight. And then we escaped on a magic carpet.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And we also rescued Rupert.
Yeah, Rupert.
Oh yeah, that guy. I keep forgetting he exists.
Yeah, he was the guy in the other cell, man. You guys did the hero thing. You saved the poor guy stuck in the cell.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then you beat the boss. Then a magic carpet was made, and then you flew off
Right
into the
off
sunset.
Magic
And we made jokes about Aladdin for like 10 minutes. It was pretty cool.
and are still continuing to do so in the Discord.
Hey, I mean,
real horrible world.
It's one of those things like, how often do you get to do that in a game? Fly off on a magic carpet in the sunset with all your friends, the wind blowing through your hair. All right, so you guys beat Commander Sterling. Then you used your magic carpet to basically like fly out of the detention center.
And no one attempted to stop us from doing so.
Well, you probably people probably, there were people probably wandering around. You just flew past them, and they're like, "Did you just see what I saw?" They're like, "Yeah, let's just let it go. Shh, we're not gonna."
Don't look at them. You get influenced by them.
Yeah.
Nothing.
We're just gonna let it go.
Nothing.
Yep. Everybody at the SPD gets their mind wiped. All good. All right. So you guys fly off into the sunset with you got Rupert on the carpet, the four of you guys. So it's probably getting around duskish, I'm gonna assume. Yeah, well, I can never remember the time of day. I probably need to take better notes, but we'll get on about dusk. So you guys are flying away, right? And so Rupert asked you guys to drop him off at his house. That his girlfriend, because he's been in that jail for 3 or 4 days, maybe 5 days. He's not really quite sure. Time kind of like eventually kind of blends together when you don't see the sun or you don't see the night, and all kind of, so his girlfriend is probably pretty angry, and he asked, since you guys have such a cool ride, to drop him off at his house.
Up to y'all. I'm not driving this thing.
Okay, I'm taking him to his house.
All right, so he lives in not the best part of town, but not like the ghetto, not like the bad part of town. He lives in like the older part of the city that hasn't really seen a lot of the upgrades from all the technological gains. So it's not really, like you say house, but when you get close, you see that it's an apartment. It's one of those ones that has like the little door that's between like two stores. You go up the go up the stairs or whatever, and there's probably like 2 apartments, and then they're on like the top level above stores that are below. So you guys find a good place to drop him off. So and he's like, hey guys, I really appreciate you guys saving me.
Do you really think it's a good idea for you to be here? They know who you are now.
He's like, well, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, maybe you got a point. You see, like, scratches his head. The guy's kind of young, too. He's probably only maybe early 20s. It's like, but, I just got to go see my girlfriend, maybe get some stuff, get her out of there. I don't know where to go. Like, where would we go? You get this, like, this look on his face, like he's kind of worried about what to do next.
Hello, and if you get in any trouble, just come to this restaurant. I give him the address of the noodle shop.
He's like, well, hey guys, could you come with me right quick while I get a couple of things to get my girlfriend? Then we just come with you, or we can follow you there. What if they're waiting for me inside? As he like looks worried.
I look to everybody else.
Now that I have my power back, I try to read his mind.
Okay. So yeah, you read his mind, and like he appears genuinely like he's confused. He doesn't really know a whole lot of what's going on. He's angry at his friend for turning him in. He's worried about his girlfriend. He's concerned that maybe people are like waiting in his house to ambush him, but thinking that his girlfriend is in there maybe being held hostage. He's got a lot of emotions going on.
Okay. But nothing like I could read that is troublesome to us.
I mean, no. You don't get anything. He just he seems legit, like he just wants, like he kind of has this feeling like he wants it all to just kind of go away and go back to how it was.
All right. He seems fine, guys. I'll go. If you want to stay out here, I'll go. There's no problem.
I need to stay here and make sure this thing keeps being maintained. So
I'll go with him just to make sure nothing goes down.
I'll remain here in case things happen topside.
Okay. And I connect all of us in mental communication.
so
Oh,
we're
yeah,
all
'cause-
connected through thoughts.
On an off-character note, when do we recover from our injuries?
That's a good question. Let's see. I forget that right off the top of my head. I think you recover relatively quick. Well, I know like if you have regeneration,
You recover quickly, but you need like I think like you can only like recover normally like during downtime. I think like takes like several minutes to like recover from normal injury.
yeah.
If
So
that's
you.
rest.
So, a damaged character recovers from being incapacitated and staggered days and finally removes a -1 toughness check penalty per minute until fully recovered. The healing and restoration effects can speed this process. Lasting or more serious injuries are handled as complications. So, it's probably been maybe 30 minutes or so since you guys have escaped. So you could be back to your full toughness bonus, remove all your conditions and all that stuff.
Okay.
All right, so he's like, "Oh, sweet, you guys are awesome." So he takes the two of you that are gonna go with him. You guys landed probably a couple of alleyways away or whatever. So you guys kind of come out in the alley, then you just like walk casually down the street, whistling, doing the whole thing. And you go to there's like a flower shop, and then there's like a little bakery. Then like in between there's like this like door with like the like what you would have at like a gun store. All those bars in the door from being broken in. He's all like he's like, "Oh wait, yeah, I don't have my stuff." So he pushes the little call buzzer. He pushes the buzzer. I mean, he feels kind of anxious, He pushes the buzzer again, and then You wait another couple of seconds, and then a woman's voice responds. Hello? He's like, oh, hey, Sarah, is that you? It's me, Rupert. She's like, oh, Rupert, where? You know, she kind of hesitates for a minute. She's like, where have you been? It's been like 4 days. He's like, yeah. Just buzz the door so I can come in. We got some stuff to talk about. There's a pause, and you hear the little brrr sound, you know, the little door opening. And he like opens the doors, kind of rusty hinges or whatever, and you guys go up this stairwell, chipped paint and worn walls and all this other stuff. So, you know, it's not like, you know, upper class kind of place. You go up the stairs onto a landing, and then there's like, you can look left and look right, and there's a door on either side, so, you know, for the 2 apartments. So then he goes over to the door on the right, and he goes to do the handle, but the handle's locked. So he like bangs on the door. He's like, Sarah, it's me, Rupert. Can you open the door? I don't have my keys. There's a moment of quiet, then like you hear like the door unlocks and it opens, and there's you know, nice looking woman standing there, blonde hair, you know, blue eyes. She's just kind of standing there. She's like, oh, you're home. So he comes in and gives her a hug. She's like, oh, hey, you know, so they kind of go off into the living room. So there's like a little entryway, then it goes into like a little open doorway that leads into the living room, whatever. So you guys are kind of left standing there in the little foyer or whatever. You know, there's like a coat rack, and there's all the, you know, all the stuff that you would think like a, you know, a young couple would have in a lower budget household.
It's interesting she didn't say anything about seeing a ninja.
Yep.
So like you guys kind of stand there for a second, but then you don't hear any noise.
Do I still sense him?
Yeah, he's in there. He's in the other room. So like, can you sense like everybody that's in the room?
Yeah, it's a mental sense.
So yeah, you can sense that there's him in there, there's her in there, and there's somebody else in there.
We're not alone. There's somebody else here.
Is it well lit?
I mean, it's like, you know, there's like a light in the foyer on, and there's like a couple of lamps on in the living room area. But like the living room, like it goes in and kind of turns, so you can't see directly into it. You can see like into the room, but most of the room is obscured by the wall. But I mean, it looks, you know, lit well enough.
I'm gonna try to sneak up and see if I can hear what they're saying or talking about.
Okay. Well, roll that. Let's see how well you do.
What do you want me to roll?
What is it? Stealth? What is the... I've been playing like 4 different games. Stealth in this game, right?
Yeah.
All right, 21. All right. So you kind of sneak up to the wall, like next to the doorway that kind of leads into the next room, and you're up against the wall, very like Solid Snake style, and you're like listening, and you hear like two people. There's like 2 people like move around, and then you hear them like sit on like this like creaky, like either a chair or a couch or something. You just hear people like sit down. Nobody talks, but then you hear like the sound of like a saucer and like a cup, like a teacup, being drinking out of and being set down on, like, you're assuming like a coffee table or something.
Okay.
But nobody is talking.
Nope.
I walk out into the living room.
All right, so you just kind of come around the corner. So you see, so there's Rupert and his girlfriend are sitting on a couch that are facing toward you, and they're facing toward like a chair with like a big high back, like one of those big old kind of leather chairs. Mm-hmm. And they're kind of like staring into the chair, like there's somebody sitting in the chair, but you can't see him or her because it's obscured by the chair.
Okay. And
then you hear a voice that says, "James, is that you?" You see like some hands bend down and pick up the teacup and the saucer.
I take a look at Rupert's and the girl's expression. What can I tell from it?
Make an insight.
One second.
Oh, yeah. So they're like, it's not fear. It's rather kind of like confusion, concern, but they don't seem like overly afraid of this person sitting there.
Okay.
You see that the two of them are like holding hands, like she's holding Rupert's hand, like kind of like squeezing it, and he's just kind of sitting there with his hands on his knees, just kind of like looking around. Then he looks at you, he looks at the chair.
Okay. With mental communication, I'll let Shadow know that something is not going well, and I'll go towards Rupert and turn to look at the man in the chair.
Okay, so you stride in there, you stride past the chair, you get to the couch, and then you turn. And then let's see. Did I not make a hand out of this guy? Probably not. Knowing my luck. Well, so you see a man sitting there. He's got like dark, kind of like spiky hair. He's a younger guy, maybe in his mid-20s. He's got a little bit of facial hair, some stubble going on. He's wearing like a black jacket, and some slacks. A decent pair of shoes. He's not wearing any jewelry. Doesn't have any piercings. He seems pretty common. Like you get the feeling from him that he's not hostile, but he's like sitting there. He's like holding his saucer with his teacup on it. And then he's taking a drink, and then he sets it down. Before he looks at you, he sets it down on the coffee table. And then he just kind of leans back and crosses his legs. He's like, "Hello, James."
Have I seen him before? Remember, I have a eidetic memory.
No, you have not.
Alright. How do you know my name?
He's like, "Well, that's a really long story. Let's see." Then while maintaining looking at you, he kind of like turns his head to the side. He's like, "Kyle, why don't you come on in here? Stop sneaking around."
So I'll enter unfazed since I've heard all of this so far.
I notify the other two guys that are waiting outside with the mental communication of this going on.
Okay. What exactly do you tell them?
There's one dude in here, he knows us, and we don't. Be careful.
Just go back. Is he completely calm for no good reason, drinking tea?
I'm not able to send, like, mental pictures, Karma. Am I?
No, it's a yes/no question.
But what kind of question is that, though? That's a very specific question. Let's see, communication. Let's see. Telepathic transmission. Let's see. So it says communication is language dependent. You and your subject must share a common language. Communication is point to point. Yeah, so I think it's just like basically it's like auditory in the mind. Like it's not like you can send mental projections and stuff like that of what's going on.
It's a yes/no question though.
No, it was just I was thinking on actually sending like a mental picture of this guy. so you could draw, actually.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't be sending images. I mean, you could like describe him mentally.
Yeah, that's what I do. I send the most accurate mental description I can give in a few seconds.
While this is going on, I look at the two on the couch and I look back to him and I ask, "What have you done to them?"
He's like he smiles. He looks side to side like he's like I haven't done anything. And like you look at them, they're like, you know, and Rupert just looks up at you. He's like, do you know this guy? Like, why is he in my home?
I have no idea, but we're going to find out.
Are you the man in the suit?
Like he looks down at himself and he's like, well, I mean, you could call this a suit, but no, I am not the man. He does the air quotes, man in the suit. He is a friend of mine.
Why would you be friends with a mass murderer?
Well, okay, maybe using the term friend loosely. He's a friend of convenience. He's assisting me. You could say that we share the same idea. This is where Sarah speaks up. She's like he's been here for like 2 hours. She's like, yeah, like the doorbell rang and I opened it and there he was and he said he was gonna that he was a friend of your guys's. She like looks at all of you like weirdly. She's like, so he said he was a friend of yours and then he needed to wait here for you.
Who are you?
He sticks a finger in the air. He's like, that's the question. That is the question. It is a very complex question, actually. Are you talking right now?
I guess.
He's like, well, I guess you can just call me John. He says that, then he has like a pause, and he kind of squints, like he's like thinking. He's like, yes, yeah, that'll work. You can call me John.
Who were you?
He thinks for a moment. He's like, who was I?
And who
like,
will you be?
I will be a lot of things. I will be your friend. He smiles warmly. You can make insights if you want to see what you gather from that statement.
Okay. I tried to read his mind.
Well, so with the insight there, you gain that he's confident in that statement, that he believes it to be true, and then you try to read his mind.
Yeah.
Like how? Let's see. Mind. Let's
It's a DC 15.
DC 15. Oh, all right. Let me see what all you gain. Mm-hmm. DC 15?
Yep.
So you gain some surface thoughts. So basically, so you think what he's presently thinking. Basically, he's presently thinking that it's good to see you. The two of you. Or, yeah, the two of you.
All right.
Like, it's kind of like, you know, like when, like, you kind of get that feeling that it's like, yeah, like your friends from high school or whatever, when you haven't seen them, and then you go back to see them at, like, high school reunion or whatever, and it's like that kind of feeling. That's kind of what you get.
All right. What do you want from us?
He kind of smiles, and he kind of stares at his coffee or his his teacup. He's like, well, like he's trying to, like, you can tell, like, even if you try to read his mind again, now he's trying to figure out how exactly to say it. He's like, well, I need you guys to succeed. Because there's a lot that rides on it.
You say it like there's some kind of mission.
He's like, there will be. When he says that, you see his vision. It just like it looks like he kind of like zones out, like looking off into the distance. And he gets that, like that, raising the one eyebrow, like he's like thinking about something. Then he kind of like comes back to it, and he smiles. He takes his teacup and he drinks again. He's like, oh, Sarah, this is great tea. Great tea. Just like it always was.
If you know who I am, then you know I won't trust you or help you if you're on the side of wrong. So first, tell me why we should help you or let you help us.
Well,
if you're friends of necessity with this man who's caused so much death so far, why should we be your friends?
He's like, he kind of smiles as he thinks to himself. He's like, well, obviously things have all become scrambled since I've been doing what I've been doing. So things are not going to play out how they originally did, which is good. He's like, I'm not going to help you do anything. I'm going to make you do what you need to do. I mean, in the end, it'll be your decision if you can overcome or not, but it'll all be for the better.
You said that for as long as you've been doing what you've been doing. How long have you been doing what exactly?
He's like, his eyes go wide as he like leans back. He does the whole. Time is one of those things that when you can do what I can do, let's just say I've done what I'm doing now. This will be the 7th time that I've tried, and I hope it takes.
Time to go, Rupert. Get your stuff. We're out of here.
He's like, he goes to like stand, and he like him and Sarah, they kind of get up and they kind of go into the bedroom, and like this guy John, he's just like, he smiles at them as they walk into the bedroom, and then they shut the door. He's like, oh, great couple. They look so young. I don't remember. Like he's got this look on his face, like he's remembering something. Like he looks at you guys and he leans forward. She makes great tea. I could never get the secret from it, but even now, like he takes it and he drinks the last bit of it. He sets it back on the coffee table. He's like, are you guys just going to stand there? You can sit down and relax for a second. We have some time.
No, I don't think we have.
He reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a pocket watch. It's an old pocket watch too. Brass. It's got some kind of something on the front of it that you can't see, and he opens it. He looks at it. He looks up and he thinks. Puts it back in his pocket. We've got about 12 minutes.
Before what?
He's like, well, I can't give you all the answers. Because because that would be cheating.
I thought you wanted to get stuff done.
Oh, I am getting stuff done. Right now, actually.
I walk toward the room where Rupert and Sarah went in. I knock, and hey guys, time to go. Move it.
They're like, okay, we're coming. We're just packing our bags.
All right. While this is going on, I'm actually going to send a quick message to my girl. Let her know that everything is well, and we will be back shortly.
You get a response pretty quick. Back just saying, you better not get in any more trouble. I don't want to see any more stuff on the news about all this wild, crazy stuff that you might be involved in.
I'll return with getting into as little trouble as I possibly can.
She's like, it's spaghetti night.
Now,
Bring home garlic bread.
You know I don't miss spaghetti night.
She gives you the winky emoji. I guess is that what kids do? Is that what people do? Winky emojis? I'm not an emoji man, but
You would look really silly if you were.
Yep.
LOL.
I agree.
MG, and the smiley face, winky face.
I never understood any of that. I don't know what any of it means.
The cat face.
It seems like it takes more time.
I guess it's all supposed to mean something or whatever, but... Well, so you guys are kind of like... So he's sitting there. So, Kazi, you're off over by the bedroom door, and he's just sitting there staring at you. Shadow Dragon. He's like, man. He's like, so this is what your costume looked like? He kind of says it kind of quietly, but just loud enough so you can hear.
Yeah, it's not as fancy as it will be, is it?
He just kind of smiles.
Out of the 12 minutes that he said that we had, how much time has it passed?
Oh, about a minute.
Good.
I knock on the door again.
They open the door and they've got a couple of bags.
Let's move.
They're like, okay. I mean, they're like, where are we going?
Oh no, but not here. Let's get out of here.
Like this guy John, he looks sad that you guys are running off. He's like, you guys are leaving so soon. Like, just so you know that it's not going to be easy getting out and down there on the street.
Who said anything about going to the street?
When has it ever been easy, John?
He's like, he just kind of smiles, like, gives you one of those kind of almost like villainous kind of smiles. He's like, well, it only gets worse from here. I mean, I want to tell you more, but if I give you too much, then it might change things. Specifically on how things will turn out. I'm tired of failing. I really want this one to work. And I'm going to need you guys at your top game. As he stands up. Adjust his outfit. He takes out his pocket watch. Then he just kind of smiles. He's like, well, if we're going to go, we should go. Let's see. You ever get that feeling of deja vu?
Nah.
I'm
Like the
rolling
feeling-
on inside.
Hey, at least this time, Kazu's not staying outside separated from the team.
Or in jail.
All right, Kazi. So you rolled a 22.
Glad
So
you
what are
dropped this, though.
what are you looking for? Like, what are you?
Two things. The last thing that he said regarding that he couldn't tell us more than without changing things.
Mm-hmm.
And you said something about deja vu. I'm trying to get
Well,
that.
sorry. The deja vu was actually me.
Oh, sorry.
I was looking for a particular noise that I needed, and I'm like, man, I got deja vu. Like I was looking, like when you have like the dreams or whatever,
Yeah.
where you're
Sorry,
doing something, and then like a week later you do it. That's the deja vu thing.
Oh, no, sorry. I thought you meant like we are having like a sort of deja vu feeling.
Oh no. You're not having deja vu. But so with the whole like him not wanting to tell you more because things may change or be different, he seems relatively honest about that. You can tell that there's obviously more behind that statement than what he's leading on. He's just being very vague.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Hopefully this isn't going to be too loud. So outside. So off in the distance, you guys that are down on the street or whatever, you hear sirens coming your direction quickly.
Time to go. Let's go to the rooftop and have the carpet
so-
picked up us.
Well, Kazi, you guys can't hear it because it's too far away and you're inside of a building. But the two of you guys on the street level outside can hear it.
Yep. We got
Okay.
cops inbound. We need to get moving now.
Yep. No. Walk. I turn towards Rupert. Walk fast but casual.
He's like he goes to go he goes to go to the door, and he opens the door and I'll turn that up. That's gonna get annoying looping over and over. So John's like, "Are you guys going to the roof?"
Why?
Do we know about the sirens yet?
Well, okay, so did the guys on the street make telepathic communicate? It's a two-way thing, right? Can they communicate with you, Kazi?
Yeah, everybody
Or-
can communicate.
I did say it out loud about the same time my character would have technically thought it, but my character doesn't know about the mental link really. No one has spoken in his head yet.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I'll let you know, guys. I let all of you know that we were connected. And actually, I did. I told you that there was this weird guy inside.
Oh yeah, good point. I guess I'll think really hard. Cops are on the way.
Yeah, so that's why when you guys start to hustle out the door, John's he's like, "Are you guys going to the roof?"
Is there some reason we shouldn't?
He's like, "Well, they're watching. They'll be waiting for you."
Okay, John, what do you think we should do?
He's like, "Well, the bold thing," as he kind of stands up straight, as he he runs his hand down in front of his jacket to kind of smooth it out. And he's like, "We go out the front door." I mean, he's like, "What are they gonna do?" As he goes walking toward the door. Rupert's kind of there. He just kind of steps to the side as John goes out the door. Then he beckons you guys to. He does the whole the bow with the after you kind of a thing.
Mentally, I'll ask Shadow, what should we do? What do you think we should do?
Well, he's probably right about the roof. We can't just assume he's not listening to this conversation. And if we do get into a scrape in either location, it won't be, there's no advantage to being on the roof versus on the ground.
All right.
So, might as well take a chance. Maybe this guy he seems.
All right.
All right, so you go out into the hallway. Like Rupert locks and shuts his door, and him and his girlfriend have the bags, and you guys kind of just are gonna go start heading down the stairs.
I take the lead and tell the kids to stay behind me.
Okay.
I'm covering the rear.
So you guys send the mental message to the two down on the street. So you guys go running over to the front of the building, like to where they're gonna come out. You guys inside. You guys are on your way. So you lock up. You're on your way down. So you guys out on the street. You see, two SPD like big vans. They come rolling up like super fast from down two different streets. And dudes just start piling out. It's like a clown car.
Okay.
And then on the also outside you hear you can see they have like those battle suits that you've seen before. Like 4 of them show up as well. And then so they kind of like surround this area where you guys are kind of like standing. Like they got here like super fast. You're like, first thing comes to your mind, like how the hell do they even know where you're at? And then all of you guys from upstairs, you guys all come down, and you guys just kind of running out the door. Let's see. Do I have everything where I need it? Yes. Godspeed.
That a sizable amount of dude.
Zoom in a little bit here. There we go. Yo, can y'all see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you see, and then there's Commander Sterling is there as well. Looking, I mean, a little worse for wear, but he's up and around. And so you see there's 10 regular troopers. They have their guns trained on the front of the door. Then the 4 battle suits, they come and they just kind of like very Iron Man style. They fly in. They just kind of land in the street. Weapons kind of pop out of the arm sockets and whatever. So then everybody comes outside. So I just had the one token for like Rupert. So this is basically like,
Okay.
and his girlfriend's there. I just didn't make a token for her, but she's just kind of standing behind him. She's like right there.
And the young dude, he just left, or?
Nope, he's right here.
Oh, sorry, didn't see him. Sorry.
Yep, he's right there. Like he just kind of comes out and he's just kind of like looking around, like with this like kind of like a half smile on his face. He's like, wow. He pulls out his pocket watch and he opens up. He's like, wow. He's like faster than I anticipated. Commander Sterling, he steps forward. He's like, freeze, criminals! This is as far as you go.
I ask again, sir. Who are you calling a criminal?
Understood. You're not going to move.
He's like, nope. Make this easy on yourselves. Put your hands up. Come with us quietly. And that'll be the end of it.
I communicate mentally to everybody. There's a sewer grate over there in the street. When I put up my cloud, everybody needs to move towards it as fast as they can.
Sounds a good plan. There are too many for us to face. Just remember the armor dudes, the one that can fly, seem to have some sort of vision protection or some sort of that.
My darkness impairs all sight. They won't be able to see through it.
Alright.
So you see this John guy, he kind of like steps up here. It's like, wow. He's like, Sterling, you came out in force. Sterling is like, he looks at this guy and he's like a weird puzzled look on his face. He's like, and who are you, citizen? He's like, he looks at you guys. Scratches his chin. Well, it's like I'm with them. Like he looks at you guys. They don't think so, but I mean, eventually, he's kind of like stumbling over his words. He doesn't really quite know how to describe it. These guys just kind of, not the
So
truck,
is anyone
right?
else confused that the Sterling guy keeps telling himself to surrender over and over again?
Yeah. Brian, I'll communicate. I'll join Rupert and the girl to the mental communication to let them know that we're running toward the sewers.
They kind of like, they look around for a minute, kind of confused. They're like, yeah, okay. They just say it out loud.
You don't need to speak. Just think of the words. It will be easier on us.
There's a moment where everybody's kind of like, these guys are kind of like looking at each other like, what? John's like, he's like, hey guys, actually, like he leans kind of over to you. He's like, actually, I need Rupert. Rupert's gotta, I need him. He's gotta come with me.
I thought you were coming with us.
No. Rupert's kind of part of the plan, so.
You don't even know what this plan is, John.
He's like, well, that's the mystery of it. That's what you guys have to figure out, right? That's what's gonna change things. He's like, that kind of attitude. Sterling is like, quit talking amongst yourselves. Just put your hands up. All of you surrender.
Tell me why I should just let you take Rupert, or I swear that I will just let these people kill every single one of us. How's that for changing things?
He's got like this kind of look on his face like, yeah? Oh, wow, you would really do that?
If you know me, you know I don't like being manipulated.
He takes a step
And
back.
then
He's like,
I look him in the eyes and I say, that's not what friends do, John.
he's like, but then he leans in again. He's like, well, I mean, technically we're not friends like yet. I mean, it's really hard to explain, but I'm thinking you're probably putting it together, right?
Don't talk to me like I'm a child. I understand that time is not linear.
He's like, he has that look on his face like there's like an epiphany. He's like, and there you are. Welcome. Yes. He's like, so I've got to take Rupert with me. You could take his girlfriend with you. Keep her safe. How about that?
Rupert, I say this mentally. I say, Rupert, John wants you to go with him, but he said we can take Sarah to keep her safe. What do you think?
He's like, says it out loud, like he's like what, huh?
Talk out loud.
He's just kind of like shooing you away like flies out of his head. He's like, wait, what do you mean? He's like yelling now.
I tried to calm him.
Okay.
It's DC. Give me 1 second. $13.
Oh, all right. Oh yeah, he's like,
Take it easy, kid.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean that's crazy though. He's like, why? But I don't even know that guy. Like he's like now he rolled a 1, so he's like super laid back, you know.
That was a little bit too far for my liking, but okay. Um, so Rupert.
Yeah, you just went ham on him, roast beef, all kind of deli meat with your power, and he just hey man, yeah. Rupert's like, but I don't want to go with him, man. I want to be with my girlfriend.
You may not have a choice in this situation.
So then John's like, all right, so it's settled then. All right, so he's like, Sterling puts his hands up like it's like, whoa, kind of thing. He's like, look, I'm going to take that dude with me. These guys are going to get away. And you're going to go back to home base. Like, so Sterling like looks kind of confused for a moment. He's like looking around like, he's like, no, none of you are going anywhere. He's like, if you try to run, I'll give the order to shoot to kill.
So I think to Zorro, grab the girl, and then I explode. And there's like this, horrifying scream that accompanies the eruption of darkness.
Okay. And I do as instructed and run toward the sewer.
All right, so then we'll roll initiative then.
Is she close enough for me to grab?
No, she's like in this square right here.
Remember to click your token.
Yep. Wait. No, never mind.
Zorro, we can't be doing this.
I know, right?
Oh man, don't do this to me, please.
I've got this idea. Like, eventually, I want to make some shirts, and I think one of the shirts I'm gonna make is gonna be like a D20 with a 1 on it, and then below it, it's gonna have like the ellipses, and then it's gonna say it's gonna be one of these games.
Yes.
Oh man, yeah.
That would be like the best
That
shirt.
would be cool. I would probably get that. Wait, that guy got a 50 on initiative?
Yes, with his bonuses.
Sure, it's fine. I'm sure.
Sounds good to me. Sounds like reasonable.
I think the thing you should be saying is, he only got 50 on his initiative. Only 50?
Remember, he's not in his final form, so.
It's not 80 something.
This is not even my real form.
Wow, it's gonna be one of these games.
Oh man, you gotta be kidding me.
I'm rolling it, man. You guys watch the the thing.
I'm looking at them, man.
What did he have? We'll give him one of these. Group. What is going on? Go in there, that box. Is that everybody? And then we will descend. Okay. All right, so I'll let you. So you do your cloud effect. How big is your cloud effect?
It is a 30-foot radius centered on me. Any hostiles or anyone who wants to really can make a dodge save to not be concealed by it.
30-foot radius. All right, so let's draw a big box, shall we? Draw shape. Blue. Make blue. Oh God. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 15, 20, 30. So it's gonna be like a 6x6 box, right? Nope, bigger than that. It's gonna be. Yeah, so it's going to go like way out there. This is going to be like a 30-foot radius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 by 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then let me move it now. So like that, right? Ish.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Because it's
Holy
30
crap.
feet, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I get it wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close enough. This actually needs to go like that. Close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Oop. This would need to go like that then. There we go. Boof. That is a huge cloud effect. All right, so everybody gets a potential dodge save, and then
Yep, to get out of it, DC 14.
all right.
Question
I'm
is,
just gonna-
do we want to get out of it?
Well, I think you can willingly choose to not make a saving throw.
Yeah, but then you're completely blinded.
Well, yeah, but they know in which direction they need to go. That's why I told them where to go.
Mm-hmm. All right, he succeeds. These guys. Wait, what do they have? Okay. Okay. Any of you guys want to make rolls? So, like, to get out of it, like completely out of it?
It's a little non-specific, so it's kind of up to you. It's a concealment attack, so anyone who fails the save is concealed. So yeah, if they were not concealed, then I guess they would get a free move outside of the radius.
Okay. Put a couple of these guys on there. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay. So then it is John's turn. Well, so who all can see through this?
I can see through it because I have the ability to counter concealment darkness. I think they would specifically need that ability because it blocks, like, it conceals all visual senses.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
So basically
second
they have-
level. It's a second level visual concealment.
So basically they have dark vision.
Yeah, or something that, and I don't even know if dark vision, like, just saying dark vision would qualify. I think it specifically has to counter concealment because it blocks infrared, it blocks night vision, all that kind of stuff. As far as what the book was saying, as far as what I understand about how concealment works.
Okay. Because I know, so like dark vision, it says darkness provides no concealment to your vision. This is essentially the same as counters concealment darkness. So if somebody had dark vision, then they would be able to see through it. Because I'm assuming that's what it is, right? Concealment darkness, is that what, like, the descriptor? Is that what you bought?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you had dark vision, you could see through it. Because basically, it's like I said, dark vision is basically counters concealment, in parentheses, darkness. So you see, so Dragon, you can see, so John just kind of like, he moves over here in like a blur of speed that's like red, fire and lightning. And he's all
What
like,
do you know?
he's like, all right, Rupert, you come with me. He's like, what? What? And then you can see him he steps up and he like grabs him around like right by like the neck, like the back of the neck, and like by the front. And then then there's like this whoosh, this blur of speed. He runs like through like this direction and then knocking this dude and this dude like prone. What's a good one to use for prone? Sad face. Sure. Burp. And then, so it's the regular troopers. These guys are kind of like bungling around in here, looking around. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is the people get -5 circumstance penalties to attack checks for being in here. So these guys are just gonna like fire in the general direction that they think you guys are in. Just gonna roll that. 15. All right, sketch. A couple guys gonna shoot at you. Oh, that's not good. So one guy rolls a crit, and then you need to roll your dodge.
Okay. How many times am I dodge?
Just once.
Okay. Am I dead? Yes.
Yep. So you die. So you dodge the one. You do get hit with the crit though. So then you make a toughness. So you gain the staggered penalty and a -1.
Good.
You just hear like shots ringing out, and then like one like hits you like right in the shoulder. You like cry out in pain. You're like, ow, oh. And then, boom. Okay. This 1, 2. All right, Zoro. A couple guys are gonna shoot at you. Okay, just need to make your 2 dodges. So you're hit once, and you dodge 1, so you can make a toughness. Oh, easy peasy. Yeah, yeah. It like hits you, like it grazes your arm. You're like, what the? Yep, no damage. So So we go that one. So, Kazi, you're going to take a couple of shots.
Yep.
So you got to roll 2 dodge. Okay, you're good. Dodging both. And then Shadow, I'll just put 2 on you with the other 2 guys that are able. Spread it out evenly. Oh, so I got a crit on you, so you get hit. Wait, hold on. That was the first one. So you dodged the first one. Second one does hit you because it's a crit, so make a toughness. Oh, nice.
I deflect it with one of my metal gauntlets.
You do take a -1,
Okay.
but you don't get any other penalty. Like it comes up and it hits you, but then you weren't quite as prepared. All right, these 2 guys. This guy's gonna come over here. This guy's gonna move over here. Oop. So this guy here, Zoro's gonna shoot at you. Okay, make a dodge.
Come on, big number.
Nope, that's a hit.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
Ha ha!
One of these games, all right? No damage.
You may hit me, but not hurt me.
Brian, one quick question. Our
Yes.
injury from the previous fight are healed?
Yeah, all your -1s and all your conditions.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Yeah. So Shadow, you're going to take another shot from this guy right here.
Ooh.
That's a hit. At least you waste a bad roll on the dodge. Now you're just going to make that toughness.
I would like to hero point if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's much better.
You just take a -1. Glancing blow. This guy here is going to spend his turn getting up out of his befuddlement. So will this guy. This guy here. Well, actually, he'll just stay where he's at. He's going to shoot you, Zorro. Is he the closest target? Oh. Hot damn. Just want to, That's a hit. That's fine. You get hit. You just don't take it. Yeah, see? You just get hit. You just tank all the damage.
Now, question, because I can see normally, do the guys in the armor seem like they are firing blind?
No, they don't.
Oh, that figures.
They have, like, they're... Like, but you're like, man, that sucks. But then you're kind of thinking it's like, think of it like Iron Man, right? He's got all kind of, like, visual senses that he can have. You know, you would think they would have dark vision, infravision, all this other kind of stuff.
They're using sonar.
But the other guys are, like, completely just, like, derf, looking around. All right, Sketch, you're up.
Okay. Fix the map.
Where were you guys going to run? Over here?
Yeah, to the sewer grate.
Or this one? Sewer grate? Okay.
See the map because it's usually dead for me. I'm trying very hard to. Okay. Can see things. Okay. So we are running to a sewer grate.
Yeah, so you're probably thinking, yeah, have you run over to that one right there?
Are those things sewer grates?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Sewer grate.
Because there's one right in front of us.
Yeah, this one's got something on top of it, though.
Oh, okay.
The manhole.
Yeah, I was thinking the manhole, because...
Or this over here. This manhole?
Yeah,
so
the manhole.
So this is like a manhole cover. Well, you said sewer grate, and I'm like, this is a grate. Because it's got slots in it. This would be a manhole cover.
Yeah, I was thinking the
Yeah,
same
you're right.
thing.
So you want to go here?
Yeah. I can get into the sewer grate.
Well, you're going to need to... Well, you'll need to remove the grate. Unless you could permeate through it.
Draw a hole in it.
Make yourself 2D.
You just, like Zelda, like the Legend of Zelda game when you go into the wall.
He becomes Flat Man.
2D man.
I don't have enough variable. My variable is not at the level where I can ghost yet. I can't get insubstantial 4. Rip. Although insubstantial 1 probably do it.
Let's look at insubstantial.
Like, for your theme song for Flatman, you have to play the Batman theme in reverse.
Oh, Lord. Well, rank 1, you can become fluid. Or rank 2, you can become gaseous.
Just please no methane.
Then it just, like, explodes.
And kills us all.
Alright, so Sketch, is that all you got? All right, James, you're up.
All right. So, just to verify, where are we supposed to be running? To the manhole or to the...
Well, just go to the sewer grate, like right over here where Sketch is standing.
Okay. I'm gonna move over here. I'm not able to see anything, right?
No, you don't have dark vision or a similar ability that penetrates concealment darkness.
That's okay, that's okay, no worries. I still can sense their minds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll try to target this Sterling with an illusion
Okay.
that we're running, that the four of us are running down here, that we're escaping over here.
So is it just going to affect Sterling, or is it going to affect everybody?
I don't have just one target. But
Okay.
since he's the leader, he might throw a little bit of confusion there, so that's what I'm aiming for. It's a DC 13.
Okay. All right. Well, he obviously you can't see his reaction. But you hear him yelling, "They're going over there." You can't see where he's pointing, but he's yelling commands.
All right. My job here is done. Now take me out of here.
Okay, Sterling. Well, he's gonna go running after your illusion. Zorro.
You said she was over here in the little quadrant next to the little overhanging?
Yeah, she was like standing right there. Now she's kind of like hunkered down, like behind this planter box.
Okay, I'm gonna have to locate her unless she's making some kind of sound.
She's kind of making like this, I don't know, kind of like crying kind of sound. You know, she's very emotional right now.
All right, since I'm guessing I know she's included in the link now,
Yeah, she is.
I'm gonna let her know. Listen, I need to grab you, and we need to get out of here. Just hold on to me.
So she kind of like reaches around or whatever, like you extend your arm or whatever, you feel hands like grabbing your hand or whatever, kind of like feeling you. Then she just kind of like grips on.
Yep, and once I have her secure, I'm gonna go ahead and complete my move to the little sewer grate.
All right, you're gonna shamble over there, not trip coming down off the curb. She's
Yep,
kind of like in tow.
That's kind of what I'm hoping to do. If I need to make a dex check, let me know.
Ah, you're good. All right, Dragon, you're up.
Okay. And is the sewer grate open yet?
No, it is not.
Okay. Can I open it?
Sure. Make a test.
What am I testing against?
Probably strength just to pull it up.
Nope.
One of these games, huh?
Oh, I mean, it's not a. Okay. I guess
Oh,
it
and the
wasn't one.
cloud moves with me. Sorry.
Oh God. Okay. Well, it.
Holy crap.
Let's see. I guess it'll go like. Okay, hold on. I gotta zoom my map up. Like that.
Yeah,
1, 2,
like
3, 4,
a bit
5.
like that.
Yep. Okay, so you're like it's bolted down pretty good.
So I think to Zorro, we need you to open this. It's too heavy for us.
Always the heavy lifting.
All right, so soldier. Well, these guys go running off over here, following Sterling as he's running after your illusion.
Woohoo!
These guys kind of bungle around. Now these guys are like encased into. They're like, oh god, so they kind of like bungle around. This guy to kind of come over here, like bumps into the back of the van, and he like point. So they like point their guns this direction. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll just do one on each. So this is against Sketch. Yeah.
My turn.
Oh no! So now you get a roll of dodge. So Dragon against you. You dodge it. This will be against James. He rolled a 1. Never mind. Sketch, you're fine. Zoro, you're gonna get 2. Oh, I crit 1. And then you dodge the second one. So you hit with the first one. So now you gotta make a toughness.
Ah!
Oh my god.
God damn
How
it.
many 24s in a row has this been?
This is a hot mess. All right. So what's a crit? So he's gonna. So
What is this?
24. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's just enough. You don't take any damage. you're just taking like laser fire, like it's nobody's business. You're just like, give me more.
This is how Lucha fights!
Oh my god, man.
I am awaited in Valhalla.
Don't scream like that. You're gonna ruin the illusion.
Everybody's gonna be like, oh wait, what? What is this? Who's hollering? All right, so these guys come over here. So this guy that's right next to you, Sketch, he's gonna melee you. They roll your parry. It's a hit. You waste a bad roll on the parry. That's okay.
Okay.
Now you get to roll toughness.
I'm going to luck that.
Okay.
I not want that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so let's plus 10 onto this.
Sketch, just one question. I'm seeing the roll and it says a -1. Did you erase the injury that you had?
I took an injury, so
Yeah, he's gained 1 injury this fight.
it will
Oh,
kill
okay.
twice.
Never mind then.
Gets to it, so it's a 14.
It's a 14. So 14. So you gain the daze penalty and a -1.
Okay.
That's a good thing too, because that would have knocked you unconscious.
All I need is my standard action, and I'm good. I may knock myself unconscious with my standard action. Please note. But I can get through the sewer grate on my standard action.
Sounds good. So this guy's gonna move up here. Oh, and gonna melee you, Zoro, and I crit. So now you gotta roll toughness. Like when you watch this back, look at this. Like even in the chat log, I've got 2 crits on the screen.
It's one of these
man.
games.
It is. No parry, no dodge, just straight toughness.
Yep, because it's a crit.
You can do it. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
He sees your crit and raises you a crit.
So you're 26 to the like he like punches you right in the face. You're just like you snap your head back. You're like
I just look at him, put the one finger up, and wave it in his face. No, sir. No.
This is getting out of control. You're rolling about as well as I am.
This is crazy.
Now see, this is where I make the shirt in with the D20 with the 20 on it, with the ellipses that says it's one of these, and these is all capital games.
Yeah.
There we go. You gotta have one for I'll make a different color. Like maybe the one will be like red, and then we can make like the 20 will be like a blue. I don't know. I'm just spitballing ideas. So this guy here, he's gonna all right, Zoro. He's gonna shoot you, and then one's gonna shoot at James with his little blaster.
Okay, so Dutch.
Well, so I crit you, James, again. Like, so those of you at home that are watching this, like, when you watch this back, I'm not, Roll20's doing it, it's not me. All right, so Zoro, you dodge, James, and then you just got to make a toughness.
Okay, here I go down, guys. Watch
And
this.
remember, I'm dodging for 2.
There you go. I'm going down, guys. It was a pleasure to meet you.
You can still hero point. He hasn't told you that you failed yet.
Wait. What about the hero point?
You can re-roll if
Roll
you
it
spend
with a hero
your.
point if you want. Until he
spend
tells you you failed, you have that option.
Ooh. Give me 1 second. Before you give me the result, Brian, give
And
me
if
1
your
second.
on-die roll is 10 or less, you add 10 to it.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do that then.
Okay. Good luck, sir. Oh,
18.
easy peasy. So 18. You.
And I
become-
spent a hero point, right?
Yep. So you gain the dazed condition, and you take a -1. Good thing you re-rolled that, because that would have knocked you unconscious.
Yeah.
It was like just enough to get into the red on the chart.
We're all just slowly dying. The 2 of us.
Meanwhile,
That's
I'm
good.
getting the crap beat out of me and taking no damage from it.
I know, you've taken like 6 shots, even crits too, man. I'm like, what the hell?
I eat crits for breakfast, at least for today.
Yeah. Let's not push the luck and get the hell out of here, guys.
Yeah.
Alright, so Sketch, you're up.
Okay. All I have is a standard action,
Mm-hmm.
and I still have that -3 condition on me. So, I'm going to draw the sewer gate, give it insubstantial rank liquid.
And that's basically just gonna like turn it like to water or some kind of fluid.
Yeah, so I just fall right through the sewer gate that I'm standing on. Or laying on at this point.
Still standing. You're not like you weren't knocked down or knocked unconscious.
Well,
Wait, did you turn yourself into liquid, or did you turn it into liquid?
I turned the sewer grate into liquid, so I'm falling
Oh.
through the sewer grate.
Okay.
I'm probably
So-
taking fall damage and knocking myself unconscious with fall damage.
So Shadow, you see this? He just kind of bends down. He just rubs his pencil over it, and then he just stands up. Then it just you're like this liquidy noise, and he just goes. He falls right down through it. So make acrobatics.
Okay, I think I have acrobatics. I'm not sure. Do I have acrobatics? I do have acrobatics. Okay. That is not the button I wanted to hit, game. Oof. Hashtag one of these games.
Spread it. Spread the word. So take the first one to 17. So let's look at 186.
Yeah, I
4.
could change my...
It's been so long since I've dealt with falling. Mm-hmm. Okay, you're good. Actually, you fall, but you end up landing pretty gracefully in the sewers below.
I was expecting just to fall and take fall damage and then knock myself out with the fall damage. I was prepared for
Nope.
that.
If you there's damage ranks you would take, but if you succeed certain DC acrobatics, you can reduce all the damage. So you rolled well enough.
Didn't know that.
So we're just I'm gonna move you to this layer. Okay. All right, James, you're up.
Well, I'll try to do the same thing. Is it still liquid?
As long as he maintains it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's maintaining it or not.
Since I am conscious, it is maintained.
Okay, then I do the same thing. I try
Jump
to go
down?
down. I try to see if there's like a stair or something that I can avoid
Nope.
falling. Then
Nope.
I just jump down.
Okay, make an acrobatics. Okay, you're good. You land even more gracefully.
And I move to the side.
Okay. All right. Commander Sterling, he continues running off after your illusion. Zorro.
Well, time to take a step and a fall.
Yeah. What about the girl? You gonna take her with you?
Oh, you better believe it. She's still
gonna
gonna
be
be
like-
holding on.
Yep. Well, so are you gonna like pick her up and like hold her, or are you gonna let her try to fall and not kill herself?
Nah, I'll carry her. I'll,
Okay.
I'll throw her in a fireman's carry real quick.
Okay. All right. So then, make an acrobatics.
And watch, I fail.
This is where he rolls that one. Here.
Oh my god, I can't believe it, man.
I make that shit look good.
This is me rubbing my face in astonishment. You're gonna watch it back and see it. All right, so yeah, you land like a ballerina, and you just kind of then you kind of like dance out of the way.
Now it's when the ninja failed the acrobatics.
Oh,
Why you
Oh,
gotta,
you're
I
Why
stole
you
all
gotta-
his good rolls.
why you gotta speak those things over me?
all right, it's your turn,
So
Dragon.
I am also going to jump into the sewer grate, but as I jump down, since I assume I can do this with move by action, I'm going to drop a flash bomb right there as I'm
Okay.
going down.
What does the flash bomb do again? Let me look at your thing here. It's like a DC or whatever.
Yeah, it's a DC 14 ranged burst area dazzle.
What's the resistance on it?
It's
Is it
fortitude.
Fortitude? DC 14.
Yep.
Okay, let's get these guys. Wait, what did I give these guys? Oh wait, that's that. We'll give them. They will have. And how big of an area is it?
That I don't know. It's a cloud. Wait, hold on.
What's your rank on it?
It's rank 4. Okay, so it's the same. It's a burst, just like my darkness thing. So I believe that's a 30-foot radius.
Holy shit! All right. So yeah, then it would be like that then. Yeah. So okay, that's gonna catch quite a lot of people. All right. So let me make some rolls here.
Do you want me to go ahead and roll acrobatics?
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Oh, I gotta. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh. All
Oh,
right.
that was
all right, can-
anticlimactic.
So that's what John meant when he said that we did a good team, that we were a good team.
I did so good on my landing that I helped the ninja with his.
Couldn't done it without you, buddy.
Okay. All right. So
And I don't know if this is going to come into play, but if they failed by 1 degree of failure, they have a -2 on visual, checks.
Mhm.
2 degrees of failure is a -5. 3 degrees of failure is they're completely visually unaware.
okay. All right. So now you guys are all in the sewers.
Oh, and I
Turn.
suck up my darkness.
And now it would be a good time to become solid the grade again, right?
I think once it's back around to Sketch's turn, he can make that decision of whether he's going to sustain or not. So these guys... Oop, I keep grabbing the damn truck. Damn you, truck. No.
It's a
truck, no.
Decepticon!
Well, it's like, because like it's like its token box is larger than its actual size. So the guys like that are like standing next to it, I have to click on their side, or otherwise I click the truck.
You can set the truck towards the map layer so that it doesn't cause any conflict.
Yeah, well, technically, you guys can't even see yourselves anymore, can you?
Nope.
Nope, because I put you on a different. You're on a different layer.
Yep.
But these guys. Would you?
Did
This
not
guy
realize
runs
I
over
was
there.
muted this whole time.
All right, so Sketch, before you're able to make the thing not liquid anymore. Two of these armored guys fall down the hole with you guys. So they kind of jump, then their thrusters, they kind of land there in the sewer with you.
Darn, can you roll a reaction check? See if you can form it while one of them's coming through?
Well, it wasn't his turn. They went before he did. So now it's his turn. So I'm assuming then you would make it
Solidified.
solidified again. Okay.
Well, that's a free action.
Yeah. Free action. All right, so we can do.
I'm gonna use my. I'm pretty badly beat up. I'm gonna use my standard action to draw to like cartoon bandage myself up to give myself. I'm going max out on regen ranks, so I'm gonna end up healing a rank this turn.
Okay. To draw a bunch of bandages all over yourself.
Yeah. Regen
Wherever you were
10.
hit.
Once per round, heal 1 rank.
Okay. Respectable. All right. All right, James, you're up. So you guys are down in the sewer. It's probably like, I don't have a map for it, but basically it's probably about 15 feet wide down here. So you guys are kind of like clustered in like a kind of like a square. These guys are kind of like laying next to you.
Okay. I'm gonna target the one that is closest to me with a mental illusion as he's coming down that there's nothing down here.
Okay. What's the DC on that? 14?
14.
Okay. All right.
And mentally
So-
I'll communicate my intentions.
To the team?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. So he just kind of like, one of them is just kind of like looking around. Like looking past all of you guys. Kind of like in search mode looking thing.
Alright.
Alright. Zorro.
Well, the fellow who's right here next to us, the one who's not looking confused, I think he deserves a good solid drop kick to the head.
I'm assuming you're gonna put the girl down first.
No, I was going to carry her the whole time.
You're just gonna like hold
What
her.
do you think he's using to drop kick?
Exactly.
You're just
Who
all like
uses their own
stick
muscles?
you're like stick your
Right
legs
now,
out,
being
and
attached
lock the
to Zora
knees.
seems to be the safest place because it can't be touched by anything.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I'm
also,
going
I have this image of my head of James just looking at one of them and going, these aren't the supers you're looking for. They can go about their business. Move along.
Yeah, I'm going to set her down before I do this real quick.
Okay. All right, you set her down. She's like, she looks scared. You're just like,
And the kick.
all right. And then he gets his parry. Ho! And he defends.
That's not a good sound.
So he's able to like get both of his arms up in like the classic X pattern in front of his face, just like whoosh, pushes
Alright,
him back,
do I-
and he just
Do I maintain my feet on the landing, or do I drop on my back? I would try to land on my feet, though.
acrobatics.
Come on, 30. Nope.
Oh nope! Like you hit, but then you just like you go down. You don't take any damage, but you just now you're prone.
Prone fighting for the win.
All right, Dragon, you're up.
All right, so we're in a sewer now. I
Yep.
assume it's pretty shadowy down here.
Yeah, relatively.
Okay, can I use my concealment power now?
Sure.
All right. So the first thing that I do on my turn as a free action is it looks like the shadows around me reach up and kind of like pull me apart, if that makes any sense. I just cease to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, because I have hide in plain sight, would it be possible for me to become concealed from this guy?
Let's see. So what descriptors is your concealment? It is
So this is what I'm doing now. The invisibility is a darkness thing, but I can also attempt to hide without a distraction.
Sure. Roll stealth. Respectable. Okay. So you just kind of like blend, out of existence, almost to most
Yeah, and
everybody
then
else.
I would be trying to like move behind him to get out of his focus, so his dark vision doesn't benefit him.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of like you go into the shadows and you just kind of like creep behind the rest of your group as you're going to circle around behind.
Okay, and then does the stealth check count as a standard action?
Yeah, I'll make the whole thing standard action.
Okay.
The movement, the stealthing, all that stuff. So, but now next turn you'll be in position to make a strike.
All right, cool beans.
Okay. All right. So the two guys that are down here with you, one guy is like he doesn't notice, he doesn't see anybody. The other guy, though, he is going to Zoro. He's gonna come up and he's gonna try to like punch you while you're on the ground. So what has he got? He's gonna see how well you can parry that. Let's see. So actually, that's higher. Because since you're prone, he gets bonuses. So that is a hit. I'm going to make a toughness. Here's where you roll another crit. I think the game is like broke in like 24s and 20. Just look at these rolls. So Dragon got a 22. I rolled a 20. It was a 24, but he gets the +5 would have been a 29. You rolled a 23 on the parry. You got a 24 on your toughness. So yeah, you don't take any damage. Like he hits you right in the stomach, and you're just like, your 6-pack of gloriousness just absorbs the impact.
Abs of death.
And I just realized something really, really stupid. I just realized that my character is a cross between a chalk zone and the map.
Chalk zone? I don't know that character.
Oh, it was a show.
Oh,
No idea.
It was a show about a kid with magic chalk and the mask starring Jim Carrey.
yeah, that I know. Okay.
I just realized I'm just a between that.
All right. Well, it's your turn, Sketch.
Okay. So I heal another injury then on this turn.
That's obviously free. So.
And I'm gonna. And there is still 2 guys left.
Yeah. So the one guy's like attacking Zoro while he's on the ground. The other guy is like, he doesn't really know what's going on. He doesn't seem to notice anybody.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the one that's concerned with Zoro then.
Okay.
Did it roll? I don't know.
You did.
It rolled.
It's an 11.
Yeah, I see that. It's like, I can't roll any.
Yeah, he successfully dodges. He looks up right at the right moment, and then he just kind of like turned to the side, like from Iron Man 1 when he's just like shooting the missile, just goes right over his shoulder. Goes like down the sewer pipe, off into the darkness.
So I'm guessing I used all my luck when I played Finder Wednesday. Got it.
It's one of those games.
Because over the course of the night, I rolled 7 natural 20.
Oh, Jesus. Or you've passed it on to Zoro.
Yep, go.
James, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to create an illusion on the guy that is attacking us.
Mm-hmm.
That Shadow created the. Oh no, never mind, never mind. These guys have. They were able to see us. I'll try to control emotion to make him afraid of how he has not been hurting any of us.
Okay. What is that? DC 14?
Yep.
Oh, what did I give him?
Sorry, 13.
13. All right. Well, you succeed.
Oh well.
So you succeed. So he's kind of like you can't really tell because he's in the armor.
I have mental awareness and I'm able to read minds. So.
Okay. So yeah. So he's kind of he's like, man, this guy is like indestructible. He's the guy gets worried that things are not going to go well for him.
All right. Is that a
shit,
minus
too far.
1 or something?
Like to hit or to whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sure. I'll give him some minuses.
Circumstantial.
Yeah, I'll give him some. I won't tell you what I'll give, but I'll make the modifications when I need to roll.
Okay.
All right, Zorro, you're up.
That nice, pretty little dodge he did. Does that leave either of his arms exposed?
Yeah, he's got both of his arms just down at his sides.
Instant up, go for a grab on an arm and throw him into an arm bar.
Okay.
Paying for that toughness right now.
I know. No, he's able you get up and you go to grab the arm and he just like moves his arm away. All right, Dragon, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna start wailing into this guy from behind. Same strategy as with their commander. I'm going for like the parts where the armor has to bend with my talons, and his physical defenses or his active defenses, excuse me, are halved because I am concealed from him.
Yep. Basically, he's surprised, so he gains the vulnerable. So, with the penalty. Oh, it's a hit.
I'm helping.
That's damage 5.
Yep. Oh yeah, actually I can just do it like this. Okay. All right. So yeah, you get into like a joint or whatever. Are you using like a blade or you're using your fist weapons?
So yeah, basically they're like these metal gauntlets that have studs on the knuckles.
Oh yeah, okay. So you're just trying to strike weak points in the armor or joints. Yeah. So you get a good shot there, like on the shoulder, as he's like wrenching his arm back from Zorro. You're able to get in there with a solid hit. Yeah. All right. All right. These guys' turns. What's the DC on your illusion?
On the illusion, I believe it's a 14, but let me double check real quick.
Pretty sure it's 14.
Actually, it's a 13.
13? I'm going to give this one guy an attempt to save, all the yelling and screaming and everything going on.
Yeah.
13, you said?
That's correct.
All right, he succeeds. So he kind of snaps out of it, and then he's like, "Whoo!" He kind of like, you see his head kind of go back in surprise about like what's going on.
All right, so back up, guys.
So the one guy that just kind of came to, he's gonna come and attack you, Shadow. Try to help his friend. Oh, I rolled a crit. This is like my 8th in a row, or not in a row, but I think my 8th. What?
What you know about that?
What
Meet
you
me
know
outside. How about that?
So you got a 23 with his crit, though. I mean, it's still really good. You still take just a -1.
All right.
That's still really good. All these high toughness rolls. Hopefully it'll be like this next week. And then the one guy you hit, he's his friend engage you. He's going to, Zoro, he's going to attack you. That's a hit. So roll that toughness. You got to roll poor one of these times.
Shush, don't jinx me like that. I already have rolled poor.
What, a 30 on the acrobatics? You call that poor?
Yeah, what about the very next one, huh? The one?
Well, I mean, but it wasn't like detrimental, you know.
This is true. I'll give you that.
He does get you across the chin though, and gives you a -1.
-1 on toughness, right?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Sketch, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna try missiles again.
Okay.
Cool.
Good luck. Ho! There it is.
Good job.
Hey.
There you go.
We'll say you're shooting the one that Zoro's attacking.
Yeah.
Wait, what is this thing? What did I give him? And then penalties from Kazi's emotion control. No, it's a hit. And then he's got... Here he has a -1. Well, he takes another -1. Get him right in the chest.
Yay. I'm helping.
James, you're up.
Okay. Okay, so one of them is still like afraid, right? Like, unsure.
Yeah, the one that just hit Zoro in the face.
I'm sorry, Brian, I lost you completely.
Yeah, so the one that just hit Zoro in the face, he's the one that's afraid. The other guy is not. The other guy is the one that was illusion, but is no longer so.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna try to create an illusion on the guy that is not afraid, for him to hear my voice saying, "Oh, guys, we got backup," and some background noise of people coming in.
Okay.
About, I don't know, 5 or 6 extra dudes, like different people I've seen all over the place, like the fire guy, this witch that we fought on the mall, and this werewolf that I saw on the TV. Like this weird bunch of guys.
Okay. DC 13, right?
Correct?
Ooh. Nope. I succeed.
Oh man.
He just kind of looks and he's like he looks around for a minute, but then he's like doesn't seem that he sees or hears anything. It's hard to tell like his facial expressions, but
Yeah.
if you read mind, then you know that he's just like, oh, the guy's bluffing.
All right.
Zoro.
All right, here's my plot and my plan. Let me know what I'm going to need to do this one. The guy fighting, I'm going to grab him, use my leap ability to slam him into the wall.
Like into the ceiling?
No, the wall. I'm going to do a more or less, instead of a vertical, more of a horizontal style leap.
Oh, okay. So grab him and like push him, like jump with him into the other wall?
Correct.
Okay. We'll make your attack. Oh, there it is. All right. This guy is scared. Oh, okay. You succeed with your grab. So now let's make an acrobatics.
You've got to be shitting me.
So you grab him and you jump with him, and he's able to like get his put his feet on the ground. He's like like then he just kind of like he goes up against the wall, but it's not like a slam attack. You don't get any damage off of it.
I press his back into the wall gently. He is disturbed.
He's like, Kazi. If you like read his mind, he's like, oh, well, this guy's trying to get fresh. All right, Dragon, you're up.
All right, so the dude that Zoro just grabbed is still grappled, though, right? They're still wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm fending off his friend, but I'm going to ignore the friend for now, and I'm actually going to power attack the one that we've been focus firing.
Okay, so you'll like run over there and try to get him like in a weak spot underneath like Zoro's, because they're like wrestling up top. You're going to try to go in low. Or at least get in underneath him.
And I'll take a -2 to my attack check in order to gain a +2 on my damage effect.
Okay. Oh.
So that's a 24 to hit, and that is a damage 7 effect.
All right. Okay, hold on a second. Should have opened my little GM cheat sheet. But I forgot. It's all good though. 92. Nope, it's 96. Because I think he gets penalties while he's being grabbed.
That moment when you should have power attacked for more.
Oh, okay, so he's vulnerable. That's what it is. And he's scared, so. So it's a hit, and he's at. It's a 7, you said, right?
Yeah, effect rank 7.
Oh, just enough. He gave me another -1. All right, and then this guy. So those guys' turns. What is it? If he wants to successfully get out of that. Let's see. He's gonna try to get out of your grab.
All right.
He fails.
Nice.
And then the other guy's going to come over and help his buddy by attacking you, Zoro.
You cut out.
Sorry, Discord is driving me nuts. So the other guy's going to come over and attack Zoro to try to help his friend.
I think I'll make my parry simply moving his buddy into the way of the attack.
So now I do. Let's see. So you're also vulnerable as well, just so you know, while you're holding, or while you're grabbing and holding an opponent.
All
So
right.
So that just means your active defenses are halved.
So I'll be taking a -2 on this since I'm odd 5.
Is that with the -2 or no?
That is with the -2, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a success. Well, I can't really have you pull him around to make him take damage. Basically, you're able to get out of the way, and he puts himself in like a vulnerable position while trying not to hit his friend. All right, Sketch.
I want to try something special, but I don't know. How much room do we have down here?
Oh, it's probably like I said, it's probably about like 15 feet wide. Then you've got like, I don't know, hundreds of feet of pipe to go through here.
So it's a wide area.
Yeah, it's 15 feet wide, so you're probably against one wall. The bad guys and Zoro and Shadow are against the other wall, so they're like 10 feet away.
Okay. And I know exactly what I want to do then. I'm going to use a variable to gain recruited equipment points to create a vehicle.
Okay. What are you going to create?
I am looking in the DMG and I'm creating, and I'm drawing this around me, so when it manifests, I'll be inside it.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe it lists it here as a it is a kind of like a like it's bigger than a army jeep, but smaller than a full blown. Around me, it has a light machine gun and impervious toughness 10 and impervious on it.
Okay.
So I just put my more or less. It's not a tank, but it is a more or less.
Okay.
Sounds like it's an APC.
Yeah, kind of.
That's your standard action. That's all you got.
And I'll put any like extra points I have for barely, I think 2 or 3 and like accurate on the guns, so I can actually hit something with them.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'd be just doing like raw dex, which is a +0. So, I think I might have left. Can use. Yeah, I have exactly 3 points left. So that's a plus. A possible. I'll just have to look at the gun stat next turn. I'll tell you what exactly my bonus is going to be.
All right, sounds good. James.
All right. I'm gonna do an extra effort to get a power stunt.
Mm-hmm.
And what I want to do is get an alternate effect on the emotion control to be able to control both of them. And
Control both.
emotion control, sorry.
Okay.
And what I want to do is to fill them with basically a huge amount of well, it's not an emotion, tiredness, like laziness, like feeling completely just
Apathetic.
apathic. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
I'm assuming
then-
it's still the same rank on it.
Yeah. It's just you're using your extra effort to be able to control both instead of just one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I was taking a look at the emotion control description. It's actually an affliction that it's impaired, disabled, and incapacitated.
Oh. Okay. So let's see. What did you buy it? Let's see. Did you notate that when you took it?
Yep, it's it's on the
So
actual
impaired,
wording
disabled,
of the-
incapacitated. Okay. Oh, it's even cumulative as well.
Yeah. I was
Nice.
forgetting about that thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say use it every turn and just
Yeah.
until it just incapacitates.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna start doing now.
Okay. Well, so the one guy's already affected, so he's basically impaired. And then DC 13, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. So for the one guy that's already impaired, and then for the one guy that is not impaired. The one guy that is not impaired becomes impaired. So let me mark these guys. It's got to be impaired. Oh, no. This guy will be impaired. Because the one guy that was already impaired, he succeeded.
I'm sorry, Brian, I lost you there.
The what? Sorry?
We lost you there. We were not able to hear what happened with the impaired guy.
Oh, so the guy that was impaired, he succeeded on his save.
Okay.
So now just both guys are impaired.
Okay.
Yep, I was doing it right. All right, cool.
And
all right, Zoro. Oh wait, you're done. Or do you have anything else?
No, I'm actually exhausted, so that's all I can do.
Okay. All right, Zoro, you're up.
All right. Let's just go ahead and take the dude I still have a hold on, and let's give him a nice, loving throw into his companion. Since, they don't want to hurt one another. Not like that, I won't!
Woo! Yeah, buddy. Yeah, you try to do some cool shit, and yeah, you end up like
softly caressing him.
Yeah, you're just like, ooh, here you go. And then you guys are like tripping over each other's feet and all this other stuff. There was like this moment of awkwardness right there in the sewer.
Between, I would say so.
Like the four of you are all just like this. Mm-hmm. All right, Dragon. You're like, okay, well, Zoro tried to do something cool.
So maybe is that guy still grappled?
Yes.
Yeah, he's still grappled. He just couldn't move him around.
All right, I'm gonna power attack him again. Uh-oh.
Okay.
This is at a -2 to my attack.
Yep.
So that's a 21 and damage 7.
So he's in. Oh, all right. You hit him. And oh wait, he's down to a. Oh. All right. So he's at a -1, and you stagger him. Staggered will be that symbol. All right. So one guy's grappled. He's going to try to get out of it. That's what did I give him last time?
And I will be right back, fellas. I got to go to the bathroom.
Okay. No worries. He fails to escape the grapple. The other guy, though, is going to attack you, Zoro. Oh, he's impaired. Okay.
All right. I'll just see if I can twinkle. No, wait. I'll just stick with parry. Base just dance around his buddy.
Because you can dance if you want to.
That's right. I mean, since I'm caressing him gently in all these attacks, I may as well use him as a dancing partner.
For sure.
Okay, so you are hit. So make that ridiculous toughness. This is where he rolls that 1.
Not far from it, thanks!
That's how I roll, baby. So you take a -1 and become staggered. So basically you're dazed and hindered. So daze, you only get a single standard action. And then you are hindered. Half normal speed, so -1 speed rank.
Okay.
Well, he's going, let's see. So, because there's like levels, so like vulnerable, like supersedes. Let's see. Because some stuff supersedes other stuff. All right, Sketch. You're up.
I have it, and I do have the stats on this vehicle.
Okay.
I do get a full. It is a multi-attack damage rank 4.
Now, is it like multi-attack where you like where you can attack multiple targets, or are you going to use the multi-attack like on the single target?
A single target.
Okay. And then which guy are you going to shoot with it? The one guy that's not grabbed?
Yeah, probably rob a good idea to bullet on a guy that's grappled.
Okay.
Yes, please do not shoot into melee.
So it seems like a good idea.
He's just going to spray and pray. He's like, grab your ankles, guys.
No, then I would call him a World of Warships destroyer captain. You know, the geniuses that are constantly shooting torpedoes across the travel path of their teammates.
I've never played the game, but I could about imagine.
Oh, yeah, because that never ends badly.
Oh!
Ho!
Hello!
Ho! All right. So what's the damage on it?
Where's the Thundercat?
It is a. Oh, wait. I wrote 4 instead of +6. So add another 2 onto that.
Okay.
26, not 24. It is a damage rank 4 multi-attack. So if he fails it by so if it fails the dodge check by 2 degrees, it's another +2. If he fails it by 3 degrees, it is a +5 on it. It's all on top of the +5 you already hit crit.
Let's see. What is this thing? Okay, so you beat it by. So with these minuses, you beat it by 2 degrees. So you get an extra +2 on the damage. So it's a damage 6, right?
Right now, it's damage 11 crit.
Oh yeah, damage 11 because you did crit.
All it took for me to literally make a tank for me to hit anything.
Not bad. You give him the -1 and you make him staggered.
Yeah.
It was close to incapacitating him. If he would have rolled a couple of points less. Yeah, because if he would have rolled... yeah, 2 less. No, wait, no. Yeah, 2 less. It would have incapacitated him. You just like, duk, 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 duk. You just like pepper him in the back. Then he just kind of like staggers off to the side.
I'm not.
Hi, James.
Let's try to finish this guy. Motion control the guy that was just shot in the back.
Okay.
Make him sleepy and fall asleep. Let's hope. It's a 13 DC.
Nope. He fails. So it goes to what? Disabled?
Incapacitated if he's already.
Well, so he's impaired. So he's the first level. What would be your second level?
Oh, sorry. The second level would be. Give me 1 second. Disabled.
Disabled.
Impaired, disabled, then incapacitated.
Okay, so he's disabled. Alrighty. Not bad. Should have been doing this from the beginning. These guys could have been out.
Yeah, I need to remember to read my powers a little bit better.
Yeah. Disable would give you 5 on all rolls.
Alright, Zorro, you're up.
All right, I'm sick and tired of playing with this guy. I'm just gonna sit down, give him a freaking DDT straight to the concrete.
Just boom. Okay.
Yes.
There you go.
So he is impaired. So he's going to get -2. Oh, yeah. So you grab him. You're just like Jake the Snake, baby. Just boom. Right down to the ground. And your damage is what, 5?
Yep.
And he's at, oh, God. Fantastic. So you just go boom. You dent the concrete with his helmet, and he just kind of goes limp.
And I'll just let him fall on over.
Yep. So your damage 5. I rolled a 4 on his toughness save. Is just enough to incapacitate.
Nice.
Wah wah. Shadow.
Good to me.
All right, so there's one dude left, and he's been shot in the back.
Yep. He's disabled. He's kind of like staggering around as well. He's just like he looks like he's on his last legs.
All right, I am going to run over to him and power attack him as well. I'm going to take a -4.
You're just gonna do like the hurricane kick.
No, I'm not.
Well, you're gonna try.
So this is a total of 5 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, well he is disabled, so he gets -5. So he's just straight dicing it now. No, he's able to evade. Like you just come up with your big spin kick or whatever. He's able to just, block it, get his arm up, just in the nick of time. You're like, whoosh, then you land.
It's okay. He knows he can't block forever.
Yeah, I'm living proof of that.
All right, he's gonna attack you then. What has he got? He's straight dicing in here.
Attack me?
Yep, he's gonna attack you. Oh, that's a hit. Oh, okay, never mind. No damage. Like you try to get your guard up.
I copy his move just in the nick of time.
Yeah, like he almost gets through your guard, but you're able to get the other hand up there just in time before it hits you in the face. You're like, they're surprisingly strong. Those armored suits are giving him some pretty decent strength. But all right, Sketch. Man down.
Mike.
Mr. B, are you there?
What time it
It
is?
helps when I'm not.
Medic.
I'm like, come back to us. You were so good.
So all that's left is the one dude, right?
Yep.
Tank worked last time. Let's try tanking.
Shoot him again.
Yeah. Like,
He is.
oh, I missed.
Well, I mean, this guy's disabled, so he's just straight dicing his dodge. You hit.
I hit.
But basically just 1 degree of success because you got a 10, he rolled a 9,
Yeah.
and it's damage 4.
Yeah. Pew pew pew.
Oh, well. He maintains being staggered and gets a -1. Just duk, 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 duk. So it's like Shadow, you and him are fighting. Like you guys are like exchanging blows in melee. You just a duk, 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 duk. Bullets are like just sparking off of his back.
Man, don't shoot in the melee. You might miss and hit us.
James.
Same deal.
Can't hear.
Let's see if he goes down finally.
Alrighty. Oh, he's disabled. So it was -5.
The -5, right?
Oh. So he becomes incapacitated. So you're just like Crocodile Dundee style, and he just kind of like slumps over, just planks it, just clong, lands in a loud clang on the ground.
Whew. All right, we need to get out of here.
And fast.
I say as I become uninvisible.
I open up the back. It was like, hey guys, want to ride?
I do.
Will that thing make the turns?
Possibly.
You have to see when you get there, I guess. And like Sarah's was hiding behind it, like peeking out.
I'll grab Sarah and get into the vehicle.
She's kind of like weak-kneed right now. She's very emotional.
I will be a pillar of support and strength for her.
You just have the hand. It's okay, sweetheart. Things will be okay.
El Zorro has you.
Exactly. As you'll see, they cannot touch me.
By the way, guys, any of you has a cell phone I can borrow? I need to let my girlfriend know that I'm still alive.
Wrong time and place, buddy.
Yeah, I meant for like when we're driving away up here.
Yeah, I got you covered.
So where are you guys gonna drive to?
I will do my best to direct us back towards the hideout.
Okay, alrighty. So that's where we're gonna end it there. So you guys go driving off into the smelly
Can I
darkness.
say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
As we're driving away, I'm like leaned against the window with a troubled look on my face, and I say, guys, I think John is rash.
What?
And just what exactly does that mean?
The dude is dead.
Dun dun dun.
As we leave on a cliffhanger from hell.
All right, gamers. Well, I hope you enjoyed that episode. I'm kind of excited to see what's going to happen next. So apparently they believe that Rash has returned, and he's taken Rupert. To what end? What purpose is Rupert going to serve? All that's going to be revealed in the next episode. So I hope you guys are going to be ready for that. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button to help support the channel. Hit the bell icon as well so you get updates when I upload new content. Also, don't forget to check out the link in the description box below to go over to the Discord channel where all the players are hanging out. Also, there's quite a lot of you subscribers out there as well, talking about all kinds of topics for games. If you're looking to maybe get a game going yourself and you're looking for players, there might be some people that might be interested, or vice versa. So, with that, until I see you again in the dungeon, I'm Brian, your Game Master, and happy gaming.